prodigy Michaela Can is a footy star on the rise, but her sporting career did not start on the football field. As Women's Footy Insider reporters Tash Gunawardana and Elise Collette discovered, Michaela has had quite a career so far in sport, and she hasn't even finished Year 12 yet.
So I started playing basketball when I was 10 and just for locally for Verma Vultures, and then I got asked to try out for Nuttall Inspectors, which is a rep side, and I played a couple of seasons there, and then I went to America for my dad's job, and I lived there for a year, and I continued playing basketball over there, and I was the junior high basketball captain over there. And then I came back and continued basketball, and then I went back over there again for a year, for a couple of months, and then came back and finished basketball, and then Mum made me choose. So I had to really have that choice, and I was fortunate enough to choose footy, and I'm loving it now.
For you, what has been the biggest change from basketball to football so far?
The biggest change personally for me would be the physicality. Coming from basketball as a non-contact sport, and then to footy, it's so much more physical, and the running too. The running in basketball, it's a lot less, and then footy, you're just tracking up the Ks in the legs. It's a lot better. But also the culture too. Basketball, you're coming from a group of 10 girls, and then footy, where it's a group of 40 girls having the futures and the under-18s girls together. So those are the main ones there.
About the first day you played footy for the Eastern Rangers?
Alright, so the first try I had for Eastern was the intra-club tryout match, and that was pretty overwhelming because I hadn't played a full game or even like a simulation game. I'd just been kicking the footy with Dad, so that was really different. And then the first actual game I played of footy was against Oakley, and it was a practice match, and I actually found it, compared to my first tryout game, it was so, I felt so more relaxed because I'd been training for that long time. I had been training for so much longer, and even though I didn't know exactly what was going on in some parts of the game, I had an understanding, and I really enjoyed it. I kicked a goal too, so that was pretty good. But no, it was good.
After the TNT Cup finishes, where will you be playing footy?
So I'll be playing footy at Blackburn, so that's my local club, and then I also recently I went to look at Hawthorn VFL, and I had a tour there with their facilities and that, and I also signed the papers with them, so I'll be playing there hopefully. I'll be training with them, but
that's cool.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy most about playing footy?
Oh, I love the culture. Eastern, I can't speak for any other club, but Eastern has such a good culture, and I love playing footy here, and I think I love the best part of footy for me is the physicality. I love tackling, and I love kicking a goal too, so those two are my favourite parts.
And what is your favourite position to play and why?
I'm lucky enough to play in my favourite position. I haven't really played any other positions, but I love playing on ball and in the midfield.
Which AFL men's or women's player, past and or present, do you model your game on, and why?
It's hard. I love Dustin Munn. I think he's a bull, and he's good in the inside and the outside as well as kicking goals. So I think I try and model my game off him and his aggression towards the ball.
So
Dustin Munn, yeah.
So which one of your coaches has had the biggest impact on your career?
For basketball, it'd be Dave McCleary. He really gave me that opportunity and the minutes on the court to show people what I've got, as well as really teaching me how to use my strengths to the best of my ability. Football-wise, like all the coaches at Eastern have been really good. Tommy's been probably the most influential. He tells me what I need to work on. But he really tries to make, as well as like trying to develop me as a player, he really tries to develop me as a person as well. And I feel like he gets the best out of both, like he gets the best out of me. Also, Jessie, even though she's not a coach, she's always been there for me and supported me and calmed me down in times of games, and I feel like she's just really been there for me too. So all the coaches are good though, and being really supportive.
What has been your biggest sporting accomplishment so far?
Oh, that's hard. Playing basketball in America was pretty cool, and I was being awarded the captain of the American junior high basketball team. That was pretty significant because you're going into a country where basketball's their sport, and for the only Aussie to be named the captain, that was pretty big. And then I reckon just being like over the years getting MVPs for basketball, winning them like the best team player and all that's probably been the big ones for me. And then obviously getting into Eastern's been a big thing too.
Who have been your biggest influences on your sporting career so far? Who have been your biggest influences on your sporting career so far?
Biggest influences, my family, especially my mum. She drives me to all those games, especially basketball. It's all everywhere, and she's driven me to all those games. She's paid the fees. She doesn't really criticise me, but she's just been supportive throughout basketball and now footy. She's been the main one, and the coaches at Eastern have been really supportive and they've been really influential. So probably my mum's been the biggest one, and then my mates too have been really, really supportive too. So it's been a collective range of people.
Describe what it's like to be a Year 12 student playing football at the TAC Cup level.
Oh yeah, it's pretty. Sometimes you just lie in bed and think, geez, like it's pretty. I don't even know how to describe it. Playing footy at a high level and then going to school, it's hard to juggle it sometimes because I'm working as well and trying to study and get good ATAR. But no, if you find the right balance, then it's fine. And also football allows you to. It's like your space where you can just play and not have to think about school. So it gives me that time away from school too. So it's good.
How do you balance your life, work and footy commitments?
I try to write everything down that I have to do that week. I find visually that's the best way I can do it. But it's hard. I find writing everything down, all my study I have to do down, and then finishing that in the time frame. And then, especially if I have an assignment that day, I'll go home and do it straight away, so then I can go to training and not have to think about it after. And then, especially with work, they've been really, so I work at the movies, they've been really lenient with me, and they only give me one shift a week, or sometimes one shift every 3 weeks, so they really understand. But with school, it's all about just making sure I get it done and utilising those free periods at school too.
This year you're studying Year 12, so have you chosen a career outside of footy, or will you just focus on your footy career for now?
So I actually want to be a strength and conditioning coach and own my own gym. So I might, I think at the end of this year, I'll try get the right ATAR to get into exercise and sports science at Deakin, but also try to focus on footy at the moment. So yeah, they kind of correspond together. So yeah, focus on both.